One love to Nepal, one love to all kings and queens in Kathmandu, one love to all Nepal Hip Hop Foundation crew. My name is Lickle T from Who.am.I rap workshops in Mannheim Town, Big Bad, Germany. We run this little sweet project together called Distant Brothers. Check it out. Since the last tutorial video, the guys from Nepal used to send me 4 lines each of 5 rappers, and 4 of those 5 rappers are girls. So actually you cannot call the project the Distant Brothers Project. We are going to call our project the Distant Brothers and Sisters Project. So, well then, Distant Brothers and Sisters, actually all of those people are people that want to try out their rap skills. So I changed some of these lyrics that you sent me. I hope this is okay for everybody who wrote them. And I've been changing a different beat too, because I want everybody to sound good on the same beat. And since there was a variation of styles and writing, I've been trying to break it down to one beat and one way of flow that all lines can function in. Yeah. So I'm gonna read them for you. I'm gonna rap them for you, so everybody knows what is what. And I'm gonna play the beat for you. And since I'm not really willing to dance, and since I'm not a good dancer, my feet are totally numb. They don't do shit, you know. I can move good around the hips, but that's it. The hips, and then that's it. I'm sorry, reggae dancehall artists, you know, we don't use the feet too much. And while I play the beat, you can look around here in my coaching room. Last time, the last video, the first tutorial video that we took was done in our photo room. We actually have a little room where we do photo work and photography, video stuff with backgrounds and a little green sofa that we sit on. And this is the coaching room where we welcome everybody. People come in here. We got place to sit for like 20 people, actually 25 youngsters, but if you got bigger asses, it's 20, so 25 children, 20 grown-up. And yeah, they all sit around here while I'm standing here doing my stuff. We use a beamer to project the text and to make everybody see the text and work on it together. We use this little PA, we use a variation of microphones, so everybody's speaking with the microphone. And actually we got this one rule, only the one with the microphone speaks, and we only hand out one microphone, and this solves a lot of problems. Yeah. So you look around, listen to the beat, and I get prepared to rap for you. I just worked on the lines today, so let's see what happens. The beat actually comes from South America. Lovely producer. Okay, that was the beat, that was the coaching room. I hope you enjoyed the tour, hope nobody's busy. So, let's check out these lines. We need to take some time for this. Actually, it's just us. So, let's check it out. Sometimes, with some of the lines, I used to change the whole phrase, I used to change the whole line. Most of the lines are still the same. Actually, it's a mixture of some new stuff and new words I brought in and some variations. Maybe I sometimes just choose to do your second line first and then change some small words to make it flow different ways. I hope you like it that way. I hope you can do it that way. Actually, the first one is for Bunu Tamang. I guess I totally mispronounced it, but yeah, check it out. Okay, Bunu Tamang. Here we go. Topic is dance. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make a move to be ready for the show each day. All lines now have the same length, so it's kind of steady flow. There's not too much pause or breaking it, so I'd say it's easy for beginners. You just have to adapt to it, you have to listen to it. some times, and then you're going to be able to do it. I'm quite sure. I'm very, very, very excited to see videos of you doing that stuff, trying to follow these flows. I'm going to do it with the beat. Y'all check me out. One love to my Nepal crew. Yeah, you know how we do. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make my move to be ready for the show each day. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make a move to be ready for the show each day. So the only problem you could get into is not having enough breath, enough air to really make it powerful to the end. So you gotta watch out and find out where to breathe. You gotta find your breath ways. I'm gonna show you where I breathe. Then I'm gonna take a deep breath before I start, and then I go like, dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these ways. I make my move to be ready for the show each day. So the last two lines are actually so tight together. Everything is so tight together, so all in a row that there's no space to breathe. So actually I take a deep breath before I start, and actually after the first line I take a second breath because there's a pause. That's actually the only pause we have in this whole thing. No? Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make my move to be ready for the show each day. So there's only one little pause before I show my talent, keep my soul in place, which is very important to have the word talent at the right place to make it mix with all the other stuff and create some fun for the ears. Yeah. So you follow me on the beat one more time. Let's do this. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make a move to be ready for the show each day. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these ways. Next on my list, sha-la-la-la-la, Karuna Rai. However you pronounce that right, but I say Karuna, hello Rai. I don't even know what the first name is. You need to help me out here, guys, because actually I need to be taught too, you know. I need all that knowledge. I don't know shit about Nepal. I've been traveling Thailand a lot. I've been traveling Southeast Asia like Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. I can speak a bit of Thai. I got a lot of Thai friends. But this is a totally different culture, so it's not that Asia is unknown to me, and I read a lot of books. I read a couple of books about Nepal too, but I wouldn't even know what is the first or what is the second name, so you tell me, alright? So we can talk, you know? So, H18, topic, music! Okay, here we got something where we really playing with pause, in between two different parts of one phrase, yeah? I'm going to show you what I wrote. Okay, let's step on the rhythm directly. Check it out. And I believe in reaching my goals. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my soul. Just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. So, I took your inspiration, your sentences, I changed some of them. I twisted them a bit, but actually I hope it's what you wanted to say still. I believe in reaching my goals. So there's what I believe in, reaching my goals. This is how the game goes. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my soul. Just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. So this is what this is about. Let's try to work out how it flows, how it goes, okay? Oh, na, na, na. I believe in reaching my goals. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my soul. Just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. So this is what we could do. you have the first line, and here believing meets reaching, which is possible through a small break in this phrase. It goes like this. I believe in reaching my goals. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my soul. I believe in reaching my goals. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my soul. Just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. So with the last two lines, you go for just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. So for the last sentence, which is I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession, you take this I'm a creative mind, and you put this to the phrase before. So it goes like just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. So it belongs to the phrase number 4, but you spell it in the space of which is left in line number 3. Okay, I'm gonna do it for you all in a row once again. You try to follow this. Come on. I believe in reaching my goals. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my souls. Just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with that musical obsession. Okay, so this is how we do it. Okay. I ain't got too much power today. I used to work a lot, and actually I used to relax yesterday in a big swimming pool something. It was very nice, but I'm not that kind of pantser today. Let me get in with some energy. Come on, Karuna Rai, this is how we do it. I believe in reaching my goals. Breathe out, breathe in, healing my soul. Just with the music, the key to our progression. I'm a creative mind with the musical obsession. Boom. Okay, if you can get there, we're all in. Okay. So, number 3 in the game. I'm lost with the spelling here. So this is Pratista, Pudel, you help me out, okay? So I need a video with you introducing yourself, pronouncing your name correct so that I know what is what and who is who, and that'd be nice, so we got faces, yeah? Next video I'm going to show you some of the guys that will be joining you in this song and for the video, which will be your partners actually in this Mannheim, Kathmandu connection. You're going to like the guys. It's a lot of funny guys, there's a lot of good rapping guys, there are some good looking guys too. And we got some girls in the team too, so it's going to be a very nice mixture here. Okay, we've got this title here, which is called Me, the title. You had within your text these two sides of this one medal called life, that there is troubles and obstacles and hurdles that we got to overcome, and that you are that you feel like a winner that is not willing to give up so easy, and that you're going to go for your things, right? So I changed some of it to bring it into the flow of that beat and into the flow of the other lines, but I kept most of the words, and I kept some of the phrases, and actually it's not in the message and the words I didn't change too much, but the flow is totally different, and how the words come and how the sentences follow each other. So I kind of switch it around, and I hope you still like it. It goes like this. All the troubles and the obstacles, I'm ready to face it. I ain't giving up that easy, and I know that I can make it. I conquered the world like crazy. I'm focused and fresh like hip-hop in the 80s. So here there's a little dedication to the early years of hip-hop. There's a little dedication to the old school. I hope you're cool with that. So this could be your lyrics. And I'm going to show you how they work on the beat. Alright then. Well dread. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make a move to be ready for the show each day. Okay. Beautiful, check it out. You can do it like this. You can go left, right for the first one. Check it out. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. Dance is my passion and the world is my stage. It's like a left-right thing. There's no pause, but it goes left-right. It's like this. Yo, dance is my passion and the world is my stage. Break. I show my talent, keep my soul in place. This is how we balance, how we flow these ways. I make a move to be ready for the show each day. This is how we balance, how we flow these days. I make a move to be ready for the show each day. This is how you can do it, okay? So you practice that. I'm quite sure you're gonna get there. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the troubles and the obstacles, I'm ready to face it. I ain't giving up that easy, I know that I can make it. I conquer the world like crazy. I'm focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. Okay. So let's go through this to find out how it works, okay? So the first sentence is also a left and right thing. There's no real pause within it, but it's somehow the one comes from the one direction and the other half comes from the other direction. Have a look. 1, 2, 3. All the troubles and obstacles, I'm ready to face it. I ain't giving up that easy, I know that I can make it. I conquered the world like crazy. I'm focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. So it's kind of a movement in there from the left to the right in the first 2 sentences. You gotta try to listen to that. Check it out. All the troubles and obstacles, I'm ready to face it. I ain't giving up that easy, I know that I can make it. I conquered the world like crazy. I'm focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. Focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. Focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. So there's the stress on the main words like focus and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. Focus and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. If you can get that kind of movement within the whole thing, within the whole flow, then we are there. So we're trying with something a little more power. Let me count you in, alright? Relax and try to follow. Look at the lines, look at the text, look at the lyrics, and try to follow me, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the troubles and obstacles, I'm ready to face it. I ain't giving up that easy, I know that I can make it. I conquered the world like crazy. I'm focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. The third line, you've got this little pause before you come in. You don't come in directly, you check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the troubles and obstacles, I'm ready to face it. I ain't giving up the easy, I know that I can make it. I conquered the world like crazy. I'm focused and fresh like hip hop in the 80s. Okay. So alright then, who's next on my list? Next one is Roni Trestar. You really need to help me out with this. I'm really looking forward to seeing videos of you doing these lyrics on a beat, telling me your real names. Very funny. Alright then. Title of your lyrics were teaching. So you're all about being a teacher, being an inspiration for other people, and using your powers also to empower others. Which is a very nice thing, because actually this is the flow we like. Well, I rearranged some things, and it ends with the full kind of fire. You tell me whether you like it or not. It's not that all of these lyrics that I put hands on now, you know, like, that's it. You can always have a second, have a third, have a fourth, and have a last look on all lyrics. Lyrics develop through the time. Sometimes I write songs, and then I have them with me for 2 years or 3 years. I work on them. I find out whether I can find some bits that I could change to make it better, or I find that there are some hurdles within the lyrics that should not be there, and I try to. So lyrics can develop. They don't have to be written and then be just fine. So whenever you don't like anything that I change within the lyrics, just let us know. And this is what I changed within your part. Check it out. I've dedicated my life to teaching. I believe in higher heights, and I show you how to reach them. And I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. Alright? It's a bit faster on the beat. I'm going to show you on the beat. jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. Oh, I've dedicated my life to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. And I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. So it actually starts before the one. It doesn't go like 1, 2, 3, 4, you step in. It comes in very early. Check it out. I've dedicated myself to the teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. And I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. Dedicated. You see, you could not really put these 4 lines in a row with these 4 lines. They start very early. You know, you come in very early. Alright, alright. I've dedicated myself to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. I am made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. Alright. So we'll try to do it together. You and me. Don't hold anything back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've dedicated myself to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. And I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. Alright then. Alright then. I'm gonna give it to you once more. Step in with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've dedicated my life to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. I am made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. I've dedicated myself to teaching. Alright then. One last time. Step on it, step on it, step on it. Oh, I've dedicated my life to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. I've dedicated my life to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. And I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. You know? So it actually goes all through, only before, and I am made to inspire. There's a small pause, a small break. Check it out. I've dedicated my life to teaching. I believe in higher heights and I show you how to reach them. And I'm made to inspire. In light these nights like a blazing fire. Bam. Yeah. So if you can come up with it like that, it's gonna be wonderful. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. If you don't like it, just let me know. You know. You don't have to be too humble. I can take it. I've been coaching for some years, so for me it's very important. As I said in the first video, for me it's very important to have some real lyrics, because if it's not you speaking out of these lyrics, if it's not you 100% behind these lyrics, then it won't work. So me changing bits of that and bringing in new words might just fuck up the whole thing, which is nothing we want to do. So if you think, I don't really feel this line, or I don't really feel like I want to do it that way, couldn't we, and hey, I rewrote it, yeah, you let me know. You just let me know. Alright. Last one is Yogesh Burtel. Title is 4-liner. Okay, check this out, Yogesh. Actually, I feel there is a connection, you know. Me, myself, I love cooking, you know. I'm into all of that cooking stuff, curries, anything. I cook it lovely. Yes. So we, one fine day, we were rocking the stove together. I rewrote actually the last line and some bits of it. Most of it fits on the beat very well. I like the realness of the lyrics. I like that you really tell something special about yourself, and that you that you are open, bringing in all this stuff. I love how it flows now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to read them for you, and then I'm going to show you how it works on the beat. And this is going to be wonderful, great, great. But Yogesh, one thing. There's one thing we need to talk about. Whenever we work with people, you know, we tell them you should never underestimate yourself, and you should never say or write or think anything that sounds like I can't do it, I'm not sure whether I can do it, yeah, fuck, you know. You try things, and when you can do them very good, you can say, I can do it, yeah, I can do them. And when you try them and you fail, you say, okay, this ain't nothing for me. Before you try, you can't say, shit, man, I'm telling you, you are made for this and it's going to be fine, because there were some words within your lines where you say, I don't know whether I like my lines, they kind of, you know, you've got some wonderful lines, everything you write is full of value, you know, so whenever someone speaks from his heart to someone that listens with heart, any topic is a good topic, and any line can be a good line, when it is real and when the flow comes in. So let's talk about flow coming in. Give me a beat. Alright, Yogesh, this is what I made out of it. Let me introduce myself. I am trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, which is all exactly how you wrote it. So I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. I changed the end a bit. I took out this negative bit that was not necessary. And I came with the idea that your stove is burning while you're rapping, which is actually a funny thinking, a funny figure, a funny picture. And I guess you are a funny guy. You must have some sense of humor when you have the sensibility to work in a kitchen and to work with food. People who work with food mostly are sensitive people, I feel. And I'm totally with you. I hope you are with these lines. Let me put it on a beat. Okay. Alright, Yogesh. So nice. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at the fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. Yeah, it's all straight through. There's no pause, you know. When you're in the kitchen, there's no pause either. So you know what I'm saying? All right. It just it has this left-right move also, but it's a very quick one. Yeah. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at the fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. Bam. It's all through. You gotta use these very, very small spaces in between for your breathing. Check it out, listen to me one more time. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with these songs. Okay, Yogesh, what we have here is let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. You can hear that it's very important to phrase the whole thing in this way, so certain things meet. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap. I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. When it meets at the end, and in some parts in between, when these rhyming phrases really come together, then we are where we want to go. Check me out. And let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. Okay. Anyone watching this video, you can follow this now. I count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire when I roll with my songs. I messed up the lyrics a bit. It's all new to me, Yogesh. It's all new to me. Same for you. Let's go. 2, 3. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner, let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. Stove is on fire while I stove is on fire. Stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. Okay, that's the flow. That's where we want to go. All right, then. Let me introduce myself. I'm trained to be a chef. I work at a fine diner. They told me to rap, so I wrote a 4-liner. Let you know where I'm from. My stove is on fire while I roll with my songs. In the video that we want to do, Yogesh, I imagine you being in the kitchen, blazing fire around you while you do your raps. And we mix this footage with you being out in your hometown streets, with your people, your girl, anything can happen. Yes, and you out there and you walking, you chilling, you rapping, you cooking it up. So, we've got this so far. Some things I need until my next video. I want to create some more lines that you 5 could share together. Yeah? Some 4 or 8 lines that you could share where you switch from line to line, the rapper switches or in between, so we can create a dynamic thing with different styles and voices. And I need some more information about you and your hometown. The first song should be about what makes you as a person, and we've got a lot of that stuff within your lyrics. They are very personal, they are nice, they are open, they are just right. But I need some more Kathmandu city flavor, you know. What is special when you are a young person in Kathmandu? What makes living in your town, living your life, your everyday life special? And maybe you won't really be able to think of certain things where we are different. Start to think about those things, because actually I think there's a lot in my daily life that I find to be very normal, very daily thing that you might say is kind of crazy. And maybe it's the other way around too, but I need some more Kathmandu, this is how we live, this is how I live, this is what makes living in Nepal for me. This is a young Nepal style, young Nepalese statement, stuff like this. This is what I want. This is what I need for one more part that we bring in, because the song should be with one verse that is totally, hey, it's me and me from Nepal, and then my kings and queens from Mannheim town introduce themselves in a second verse, but there must be a third verse where all of this comes together and where everybody talks about the life they live in their city. So we really have an introduction of persons and of lifestyles and of the way you live in a community. I would love to have those phrases. I would love to have those informations from you, and maybe you wouldn't even have to bring them out in rhymes, but I guess you can make it. But at least I need a little brainstorming about your lifestyle. Okay. Also very important, try to practice with the video. Yeah, just replay the part that is important for you again and again, and try to practice with me, you know. And then when you feel a little bit safer, you know, try to record a little video, just a little video with the cell phone or anything, so I can get an idea how you get along with it or what we might have to change. And then my next videos will also have direct interventions into your rap when I say, okay, I've listened to it in your second line, you got to take care when you do this and that, you won't have enough air to breathe in the third line, which is something that we can hear, so you need to, so you're going to get some advices how to figure that out and how to be 100% on it. I'd love you to go through this with me. I'd love to meet you all. I'd love to see you maybe with a little Skype session when you can find a good internet connection that really works with videos. And yeah, I'd love to have some faces. And next video, we'll also have some faces of the German guys and the girls that are part of the project. One love from Mannheim to Nepal. Keep it up, keep it big, keep it real. Let it go. Distant Brothers and Sisters Project!